darlings, hope you're all doing well. Blush Lily here with another pick a card reading, and in this one we're going to be talking about love, and more specifically what's next in love. So whether somebody new is going to be coming through, whether somebody old is going to be making a reappearance, or whether you're going to be getting ahead with somebody that you are already in a relationship or in a situationship with. Of course, that being said, remember that this is a general reading, so use your discernment and only take what's going to resonate with your beautiful selves. Okay, we're going to have 3 options for today's reading. This is option number 1 with an amethyst. This is option number 2 with green fluorite, and option number 3 with pink quartz. So go ahead, take a deep centering breath in, see which crystal is calling out to you. Don't overthink it, but if you do need a little bit more time to make your decision, pause the video, because we're going to go ahead and take a look at what is up with option number 1. Option number 1, and welcome to your reading. Alright, let's put you in the center of the universe. And before we're going to be taking a look at what's next in love for you, I want to take a look at your current energies. I want to take a look at what's going on with you at the moment. How are you feeling when it comes to love? How does the universe see you? What your main energies are at the moment. I really like this. This talks about getting out of illusions. I think a lot of you guys are making this transition from somebody who's an illusion, from somebody who's and I think for quite a few of you, you could be meeting somebody on a dating app, because the 7 of Cups always reminds me of like Tinder or Badu, whatever it's called. Some sort of dating app or online dating. This is what I'm really picking up very strongly for you. So it's like you've been making decisions, you've been making choices, and it does look like you're coming back to reality. Okay, so maybe there was a period when you would spend a lot of time fantasizing about somebody coming through. Maybe you spent a lot of time talking with different people and not finding somebody who would even spark your interest in the least, or they were all, it's this energy that I'm getting, like somebody who's an actor, somebody who is just like and you like see straight through the BS, and the sun energy comes through here very beautifully. Another thing that I'm picking up for you guys is that you yourselves are very much optimistic right now. Okay, it might not show up straight away, but deep down there's something that you have activated, something that you have healed, that now is bringing you this energy where you're ready, and you're ready to have fun, you're ready to explore, you're ready to celebrate life and love. And I really like that. And it took you a while to get there, and you might still be on this road of like getting there, but you're doing really well. You guys are doing really well, and it does look like you're up for some fun, you're up for some celebration, you're up for some cheekiness as well, because I am picking up some flirtatious energy over here. So let me just get a couple of cards to make sure that there's nothing standing in your way, because here I'm picking up a lot of you guys are single. So this is my single pile. If it doesn't resonate with you guys, check out the other piles, because here what I'm picking up is a lot of you are single. Of course, remember that this is a general reading, but let's see if there's anything preventing you from finding that love. No, guys, well done. This is a very good energy. 8 of Swords being in reverse is like you've conquered your inner demons. For a lot of you, you used to think, like there's this energy that I was picking up, like analysis is paralysis, and you guys have literally done your healing. So bravo, honestly. I think it's been very hard for a lot of you. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever it finds you, but what I'm picking up is there's nothing standing in your way. You are ready, and look at you embracing your beautiful body. It could be like there's some energy of recklessness, and you know, there's this vibe of being open, but I don't see anything really standing in your way. So I really like this. Okay. Option number one. Let's go ahead and take a look then what's next in your love life. What's next in love? I'm being very drawn to my soulmate candle, so I feel like for a lot of you, you guys are very much on the way to meeting your soulmate. Let's see what's next. Main energies. Okay. So for some of you, it's about, again, healing is very much indicated. Sagittarius energy is coming through. Nice, guys. I'm getting, and you know when you know what I'm picking up? I'm picking up this, you know that smell, that airport smell? Am I explaining it clearly? Or you know when you travel somewhere hot, and you get out of the airport and this get out of the plane, and that air just hits your nostrils and just hits your, it just hits you, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm somewhere different. This is the energy that I'm picking up. So we could be talking about an interracial relationship, an international relationship. We could be talking about things developing quite fast after waiting for some time. You could be, again, for some of you, like I was picking up, it could be that you are going to be meeting somebody online or somebody who is quite away from you. And this is for some of you only. And you guys are going to be traveling either to them or meeting somewhere halfway. Maybe going on a holiday together, but there's this energy of like first having to wait some time. Okay, so again, like I was saying, I feel for a lot of you guys are single, or maybe you're just at the very, very early stages with the page over here, but you couldn't be together. You couldn't come through to like for one another in physical. So maybe there was a lot of communication, or you guys are going to be meeting somebody who is a little bit away from you, and you will be sort of communicating a lot and sharing a lot of information and getting to know each other remotely. But then with this 8 of Wands over here, what I'm picking up is movement towards one another. So it does look like you guys are going to be meeting somebody from another location, maybe somebody with a different skin color, somebody who speaks a different, who has a different mother tongue. But of course, we all speak the language of love. All right, let me see what else. Because it's this energy of coming together. Maybe there was like somebody wasn't sure before, or there was no opportunity, or maybe there was like no money as well to do this, and it does look like you guys are going to have, it's like the universe is bringing everything together. Damn, okay, there's a lot of passion. Seriously, a lot of passion, a lot of physical attraction, a spark. An almost immediate attraction that I'm picking up over here, option number 1. This also does indicate getting intimate pretty fast. Okay, all right. And it could even be a long-term relationship, guys. It could turn into a long-term relationship with the Queen of Cups over here, because this talks very much about nurturing energies. This does talk a lot about a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and when it comes in combination with this Aries, Leo, Sag energy, it's like you are the water to their fire and they're the fire to your water. Do you see what I mean? It's this energy of, it's going to sound very cheesy and vanilla, but it's almost like you guys balance each other out, and this is what the Temperance is all about. So you might be very different, but somehow still very much compatible. Okay, so one of you can be very, very extroverted, the other one could be very introverted, one of you could be very down to earth and practical, the other one could be very spiritual and very imaginative. Do you see what I mean? It's that sort of energy that I'm picking up. Let me see with this deck. Okay. Oh, yeah, walking away. Some of you guys are feeling stuck. Some of you guys are feeling like you were unable to walk away from something. But look at the sun making an appearance again. There's this energy of maybe meeting somebody out in the sun, outdoors, on a holiday, or in a place where it's really hot. Okay, you need to bring this balance again. Yin and yang being in reverse, this just talks more about being in a masculine energy. So it does feel for some of you, especially ladies watching it, if you felt like you guys have had to embrace your masculine energy way too much, you felt like you took on way too much, and you just had to be in this energy of go, 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 achieve this and that, you know what I mean? Not in the receptive mode of the Empress, not in the Queen mode, but more in the King or the Emperor or the Warrior energy. It does look like it's going to be bringing, like the balance will be restored. This is what it's all about. So this person coming in, or this person who you're going to be meeting or you're going to be interacting with, they're going to help you bring this balance of the yin and yang within you. Okay, because there's masculine and feminine in all of us, and it does look like you guys have had an overload of masculine. If you're a man watching this, it's vice versa. You might have had a lot of feminine energies and not enough of like this masculine, or not enough of maybe feeling like this life force just wasn't like on full, like you know when you charge a phone and you can't charge it completely, that sort of energy. And look at this action, like things are going to start moving, and this action resonates very strongly with the Eight of Wands over here, taking action, making decisions. All right, let me pull a couple more cards from this brand new deck I just got, guys. This is the first pick a card reading that I'm doing with this brand new deck, and look at this. Okay, we have somebody who we have a family, somebody who's away from a family, or you felt like you were away from a family. Some of you have been denying yourselves this gift of a family. Some of you have been denying this. Some of you guys, if you are watching this and you are in a relationship, you could be getting pregnant. You could be getting pregnant. Maybe there was this like this energy where you couldn't conceive, and this talks about the mother energy here as well. But this is for a select few of you. Like I keep saying, this is a general reading. But for some of you, what I'm seeing, what I'm picking up is that you guys have been denying yourself the gift of family, denying yourself the gift of support, because of something that maybe you believed in. Fear of rejection. You guys were dealing with fear of rejection, and a lot of it had to do with rejection from your own family. And this is why it instilled this fear of other people maybe like trying to reject you. So you hid behind the fear, or you hid... And it looks like you're going to be dealing with those issues, healing them. Because look at this beautiful energy. We have the hope. We have this beautiful energy of hope, where this person is going to give you hope that this BS that you were made to believe is BS. And you're going to see it, you're going to smell it, and you're going to go like, okay, I don't want anything to do with it. Okay? Because there's going to be no rejection here. Trust me. From what I'm seeing, there's no rejection here, but this fear of rejection is stopping you from experiencing the gift. It's like you're not giving it to yourself. Do you see what I mean? You might think it's the universe not giving it to you, not letting you meet somebody, but it's you. Because of this, because you might have not had a supportive family, because you were rejected by your own family. And here comes this energy of hope. It's this energy of the star in tarot. Like being the only two people in the world. Fear, exactly. It looks like you will be healing this energy, fear of rejection. But there's this hope, but they're saying like it's going to be for both of you. So make those steps towards one another, open up. Like, what's the right word? You know when you have those hedgehogs? And they're like porcupines and they have those spikes? But they also have very soft and pink bellies. So here's what I'm like picking up for you. It's like, don't be afraid to show your soft and pink belly. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. Because this relationship has a lot of potential that I'm picking up. But of course it's up to you. If you allow yourself to get the gift of somebody's love, of somebody's affection, of somebody's appreciation. Because if you're going to fear rejection, then you're never going to get out. And look at you, you want this love. You keep hoping. You write your own story here, option number 1. I told you what I'm seeing. I told you the energies, the potential. The rest is up to you. Alright, my darlings, I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Remember to hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. For personal readings, you could always email me. My email's in the description box below, so there's the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. Alright, my darlings, take good care of your amazing selves now. Bye. Option number 2, hi and welcome to your reading. Let's put you in the center of the universe now, because we're going to be channeling your energies. Now, my darlings, before we take a look at what's next for you in love, I want to take a look at what's going on with your love life at the moment. I want to take a look at the energies. Are you ready for love? What are you thinking about love? If there's anything that's blocking love, let's take a look at your main energies at the moment. Bit of a spoiler, option number 1 was very much about the singles. Let's go ahead and take a look if we're dealing with singles for option number 2, or maybe you already met somebody. Ooh, psychics, intuitives. Wow. Wow, okay. So quite a few of you guys are ready for marriage. Option number 2, you literally are coming through as this beautiful empress, as somebody who's mature, somebody who's done her healing, somebody who maybe you didn't even need a lot of healing, but even if you did, you have done an outstanding job. There's a lot of stability and security that you are looking for. And I really like this Empress, and I like the 2 major arcanas. So you're very much stable in realizing that you are very worthy. You are very, very smart and very, like, you're okay with your sexuality. You're okay with your sensuality. You're okay with being you. You're also very receptive and very intuitive. I like this. Very smart as well. You're somebody who's... But the thing is, guys, here, and I'm going to be honest with you, for some people you seem unattainable. For some people you're so high up on the pedestal, and a lot of people are intimidated by you. A lot of people might call you like big-headed or whatever. But even if they do, it's just because they can't reach your level. And seriously, I'm not saying, like, from the cards that I'm seeing, it's not because that you're making yourself look that way. It's because you are that way, and that intimidates the freak out of some people, and that's cool. So it's nothing like to do with you being cocky or big-headed. No, you just that, like, you have this standard, and a lot of people don't seem to measure up. But of course, here it's always important to remember not to use this energy as an excuse not to let somebody get close to you. Okay? Because sometimes we do set this like plank way too high as a defense mechanism, as a way of keeping safe. But what I'm picking up over here, guys, is that a lot of you're very intuitive, and you have been feeling that there's something new coming through. Something new, someone new. Like, it's time for you to become, I don't know, it's this energy of completely opening up. They're showing me a blossom, you know, when it starts to, like, blooming and it's completely opening up. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. Being ready to receive, being ready to be spoiled. Let's see if there's anything preventing you from finding love or from experiencing love. Some of you might have children already, or you might have just healed your inner child, which allowed you to become mature, which allowed you to become sexy and sassy and confident, and to put yourself out there and to expect only the best without feeling guilty or without thinking that you are, like, you're gonna be judged. Okay, let's see if there's anything blocking love. If there's something behind the picture, behind the perfect picture. Right. Here comes the boom. I'm glad that you're opening up here with the Four of Cups. You're opening up to opportunities. You're opening up a little bit more. Let's go ahead and explore this Tower. What is this Tower trying to tell us? What is this Tower? They're already telling me. For some of you guys, you might be talking to somebody at this particular moment, or you might be wondering about somebody, and they're saying this is not the person for you. And you've been feeling it. You've been feeling it. Your intuition has been telling you there's something is wrong with this person, with him or her. And you're going to get, like, you're going to realize it. Some of you might think that being in a relationship might hold you back. And you have this energy of wanting to do things by yourself. Sometimes you don't leave any space energetically for a man or a woman. Because there are two horses over here. And if one horse gets in the middle, then the other horse doesn't know where its place is. Do you see what I mean? Sometimes you tend to not have this separation. Like, you want to be a man and a woman in one. And you want the other person to come through and to surprise you and to surpass your expectations. And it's very difficult for them sometimes to do it. And again, it has nothing to do with you having to lower your expectations, but sometimes you guys put it way too high. Way too high. And of course you have your reason here with the Tower that I'm picking up. But it's like you have plans, you're charging forwards, you're unstoppable. But sometimes being too independent is not a good thing. Because we all want to be needed and we all want to be wanted. And essentially we can all do pretty much everything by ourselves, apart from, of course, certain things. But it's like sometimes you don't let the other person, you don't give them space, or you don't give them like the energetic space to show what they're capable of. You don't let them assume their place in this chariot of in relationships. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look what's next in love for you then. Option number 2. Now that we know all this information, let's see what's next in love for you. I feel for some of you, you're literally like, what do I do with this person? What do I do with this person? So for quite a few of you, you have a situationship, you have a, like, it's not a relationship really, or it doesn't feel like a complete relationship. It's a weird energy. Let's go ahead and take a look at it in more detail. What's next in love? It's like you're either waiting for somebody to give you clarity, to come through. Oh, all right. Hello, devil. Yeah. So we are talking about a codependent relationship. Or possibility of a codependent relationship, or a feeling where you might be controlled, emotionally controlled. This chemistry is off the charts. But it's like you keep trying to... It's not like a union, it's not a companionship, but it's more like a competition. And if you guys are single at the moment, this is the dynamic that I'm picking up for you. That you sometimes you want to compete, you have to be on top. And not just in the bedroom. And sometimes you compete to the point where you end up hurting yourself mostly. Like you don't want to show your vulnerability, you don't want to show that you need help. Because it makes you feel weak, or it makes you feel like somebody's going to see your weak spots and they're going to use it to manipulate you or whatnot. But this does look like a codependent relationship, and it could be even a dynamic that you guys tend to have, you guys tend to attract. But the good part is that here I'm picking up that you guys are actually going to start feeling the pain that you're causing yourself when you stay in this relationship or when you are with this person. It's something about opening your eyes to the reality and the perceived reality. For quite a few of you guys, I'm picking up with the devil. Of course, this could also be an indication of our shadow aspects, of our shadow attributes, hidden desires. So it does look like you could be suppressing a lot of desires and a lot of energy that you need in order for you to be complete. A lot of you might be like subconsciously punishing yourself for your desires, whether it's in the bedroom or outside of the bedroom. There's this vibe where you need to accept yourself completely, or you feel like you could be judged by others if you express yourself, if you say what it is that you want. So it does look like you guys are going to be dealing with a person who might be a little bit toxic, might be a little bit codependent, just to get out of this energy or getting out of this pattern of relationships by making sure that you guys are going to be aware of what is going on. Let's see what else. Here's the Emperor. A lot of Aries energy. Yeah, because it does look like you are going to be leaving this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person male or female, and there's a strong energy of Aries. It could be an older person you're going to be meeting, mature, somebody who doesn't do this whole BS thing. Okay? Because the Two of Cups, this is coming through as a soulmate energy. So I feel for quite a few of you, you are going to be walking away from a codependent relationship. You guys are going to be walking away from a dynamic, a specific dynamic in relationships that you might have experienced with different people over and over again. Because you're going to feel that pain. And you're going to acknowledge this pain. Sometimes we're blinded to it. Sometimes we pretend like there's something wrong with you, or that you misunderstood something, or you know, whatever else. Could be fear of being alone, fear of isolation, fear of rejection. But there is definitely a story of a codependent relationship that I'm picking up over here. But it does look like there's the light at the end of the tunnel. Definitely a light at the end of the tunnel that I'm picking up over here for you guys. Yeah, look at this. Hostilities coming to an end. So if you are fighting, this is the thing. This is where you're going to understand that relationships aren't about fighting and competing. Yeah, there's room for a friendly competition when you're playing, I don't know, tennis or whatever, but relationships aren't about competing one another. You're supposed to be a team, not two opposing teams trying to show who's cool. And whether it's like, you know, a same-sex relationship or opposite-sex relationships, we all have our parts to play. But it doesn't work when the one person is trying to assume like the leadership, only the leadership, and only one way goes. No, that's dictatorship, right? But in any ways, look, they're indicating that the victory is going to be yours. Sometimes what we think might be a loss is actually going to be a greatest victory. Could be a false karmic, a false twin flame, a karmic connection. But yeah, ending hostilities, and with the Five of Swords, I mean, look at how very similar those two cards are for you guys. So ending hostilities, and for a lot of you, I see it by leaving. By leaving, because if you are dealing with a narcissist, then there's no way, of course, of changing them. There's no way of healing them, and it ain't your job to put your life down on the line for somebody who doesn't even think that there's something wrong with them. And because you're going to realize that, you know, I'm done with this BS. And the universe does have somebody for you out here. This Emperor came out straight away, and the Emperor is like, finally, baby, I've been waiting for you for so long. Come on now. Again, male or female, it doesn't matter. Let's see what else is coming for you, my darlings. Last couple of cards for you. Option number 2. Freedom. Because I feel like you guys have been in the bondage. You felt like you just have been stuck, and there you go. Here's your freedom. So for some of you, it's literally going to be like getting out of this toxic codependent relationship and feeling free and enjoying this freedom for a minute or two, right? Enjoying what, like, just realizing how different it feels when you don't have to prove anything to anybody, when you don't have to deal with toxicity every day, when you don't have to walk around on eggshells around somebody. Freedom from fear. Look at this beautiful energy. Oh my god, and you have commitment. Guys, so you could be meeting your future spouse. Look at this. It's like going through, having to go through like this BS, having to go through this energy of literally experiencing what is like, I don't want to say hell, but hell, to meet your emperor, to meet your empress, and to get this commitment. Very interesting, guys. And number 6 is coming up very strongly, and number 10 is coming up very strongly. 6, 7, and 10. And it does look like you're actually going to be meeting somebody who is going to, you know, you're going to be in a real relationship with, in a committed relationship with. But for some of you, we are looking at divorce, we are looking at separation, we are looking at a breakup. But once again, guys, this is a general reading, so only take what's going to resonate with you. I'm going to leave it here. Option number 2, hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. For personal readings, all you have to do is just send me an email. The email's in the description box below, and so is the link to my Patreon page, guys, with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much more. And by the way, guys, don't be afraid of, there's the fear of commitment that I'm also picking up. Yeah, fear of commitment. All right, that's it. Option number 2. Yes, if you want a personal reading, do send me an email. Check out my Patreon page out, and stay safe out there, my darlings. Bye now. Option number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's go ahead and put you in the center of the universe. All right, my darlings, let's go ahead and take a look at what is next for you in love. But before we do that, I want to take a look at what's going on with you in love right now. I want to take a look at how you guys are feeling, whether there's anything stopping you from meeting somebody or from opening your heart to love. Let's go ahead and take a look what your current energies are at the moment. Option number 3. I'm going to start with tarot, and then I have a couple of oracle decks waiting for you over here. All right, my darlings, let's go ahead and take a look. Oof, okay. All right. Decisions. Okay, guys, so when it comes to the 6 of Pentacles being in reverse, I do feel like you guys tend to be the givers. You could be life path number 6, 9, 2, or 8. A very strong Leo energy that I'm picking up, guys. However, again, there's this vibe where you were always in relationships where you tended to be the one who gives attention, gives affection, gives money, gives presents, somebody who's always the pulling force, somebody who is the strong one, somebody who is the one who, like a pillar. This is what they're showing me. And the thing is, the time has come for you to experience something different. And with this 2 of Wands, what I'm picking up is that you are very doubtful, because you are very used to having to be strong. But at the same time, you don't have the experience of being the one who receives gifts, appreciation. Even when it comes to bedroom affairs, yeah, you tend to be the one who always wants to please the partner, okay? Or you tend to constantly worry or think about whether the partner was pleased, what they thought. And it's not only with love, I think it's with a lot of people. You're just the sort of person who you sometimes tend to give, like, things that, you know, like if you had a last piece of bread, you'd share this last piece of bread with people. If you had a last $10, you'd give it away if somebody asked you. But at the same time, you're a very strong person, a very strong character, but you might have some issues with self-worth. So now what I'm picking up, guys, with the two of wands over here, you're going to have to make a decision. It could be a decision between two people. I'll get a clarification on that. For some of you, it's about moving or staying. The energies are vague. Give me a second. Let's get more. Tell me more. Option number 3. You're very kind. You're so kind. You keep giving to the detriment of yourself. And like I was saying, you're the one who wants to, you know what I mean? You're the one who's more affectionate in relationship. You're the one who's more caring. You don't know how to receive. You know how to give, you know how to be strong, you know how to survive, but you don't know what it's like to just let go and allow yourself to be loved. Because you're like, what? How does it work? Like, you're one of those people who, for some reason, I get like those, sometimes I see those comments from such beautiful girls, from such beautiful women, from such amazing men who say things like, I don't know why the type of person you described would even look at me. Guys, why wouldn't they? Are they mad? It's because they see something in you that you don't see in yourself. Because you had the toxic surroundings, because somebody made you believe that you need to earn love, that you need to be a good girl or a good boy or anything else. You don't have this concept where you can just be you and be loved. Whenever people question it, I always say, look at cats. Cats do nothing. Cats do nothing. They're just there. They're just there with their fluffy tail and people love them. Do you see what I'm saying? They don't have to earn love. And sometimes they even like take a dump in your shoe and they're still loved. Think about it for a second, because this is what I'm picking up for you. A lot of you guys could be Gemini with maybe Leo rising or vice versa. You don't have to be, but this is the vibes that I'm picking up over here. And again, we're talking about choice with the Gemini here. Choice. Okay, let's see what's stopping you. If there's anything stopping you from... No, let's talk about choice again, right? Some of you guys could be Libras. Very imbalanced Libras at this particular moment, because it's like, you know you have to make a choice, you know you have to make a decision, but you keep postponing it, you keep procrastinating. Right, let's talk about this choice. You tend to overthink things. You don't trust. There's an energy of having trust issues, and there's this energy of not being able to trust your judgment. And they're saying right now it's time to activate your lower chakras and to feel more. Also, there's some things that you don't want to see. Sometimes people use you and something that you don't want to see. It's like you close your eyes. It's like your mind doesn't want to even let this possibility of people using you come into your conscious mind. It's like you keep doing your thing, you keep doing your thing, you keep doing your thing, and you think that if you're being very nice to somebody for a very long time, they're going to love you. Very typical childhood conditioning. Like, if you're a good girl, you're gonna be loved. If you you need to share or you need to be nice, you know what I mean, like all of those things. Right, let's see if there's anything stopping you from getting love. You have a lot of illusions. Some of you might be thinking that to get love or to meet somebody you need to relocate or be in a different location, or that you need to be a winner, or that you need to look a certain way. There are a lot of illusions when it comes to you, and a lot of those illusions have to do with self-worth. Eight of Pentacles comes in reverse when you think that you need to work on yourself. This is like the toxic side of having to, like this self-improvement thing, like where you have to like constantly be richer, I don't know, thicker, thinner, I don't know, more tanned, more pale, you know what I mean, richer, all like a lot of conditions, sexier, younger, like more toned, more like ugh, a lot of things where like I have to be, and then there's a like a list of things that you supposedly have to be. But for some of you, you literally think that if you change the location, then you know, you can start afresh. Some of you, you're like, okay, I need to bring something to the table, otherwise I'm not valuable. And they're all illusions with the moon over here. They're all illusions, they're all fears, and a lot of fears that I'm picking up over here. I'm not going to go into fears now, because otherwise like this is going to be a very long reading. But that said, let's go ahead and take a look at what is coming in love for you next. Knowing what we know now. I do feel like you guys might be getting a person who's going to like destroy those ideas, those toxic ideas in your head. You're either going to be getting somebody looks like you're either going to be getting somebody who will confirm all of this or who will destroy it. That was the choice. It's almost like you're making up your mind subconsciously now, like who you're going to let into your life. Is it going to be somebody who's going to confirm those illusions that you think are real, or is it going to be somebody who will just destroy them once and for all? Let's go and find out. Drum roll. Good news, guys. Good news. Looks like you're getting out of your comfort zone. The comfort zone where you feel uncomfortable. And with the sun over here, it does look like somebody is actually going to be coming into your life, who's going to be destroying a lot of like things, toxic thoughts and patterns with their love, with their positivity, with their lightheartedness. So it does look like somebody lighthearted is coming through, but at the same time somebody very nurturing. You guys might have had a very cold mother or cold father, and a lot of you guys are incredibly psychic, but also very sensitive. A lot of sensitive energies that I'm picking up. I don't remember all of those abbreviations, INFL something rather. Empaths. I'm just going to say empaths. That's what I know. But I do see that actually for some of you, you guys will be moving physically, and you guys are going to be feeling much happier. But it could also be that you will be you'll be moving together with this person, or this person will somehow help you move. A very strong energy of being happy and being confident, a very strong energy of being okay with, because you know, people are different. So if you guys are an empath, it doesn't mean that you have to become this like strong person and become cold and harsh to survive. No, that's the thing. This is the thing where you can just be yourself and be loved and be accepted. This is coming through very strongly. But it will involve you getting out of a toxic environment. Let's see what else is over here. Yeah. You could be meeting this person when you're going to be working together with people. See, again, you have this energy of admiration. So if you guys have or do have any issues with your self-esteem, look at this beautiful energy where this person is admiring you like a piece of art, like a piece of beautiful art that you are. Look at this energy. Like, damn, look at you. So beautiful, so sexy, so amazing. Like somebody who's going to dispel all of your illusions about how a woman or a man should look to be loved, to be wanted, to be desired. Some of you guys are very shy. And here comes your inner lioness. Here comes your energy. Here comes your self-esteem. For a lot of you guys, you could be meeting, again, if you are a man watching this interested in women, you could have two women who could like be potential partners. Two very beautiful and amazing women who are going to be interested in you. For ladies, this could be two men, but with this energies of somebody who's a little bit introverted as well. Somebody artistic. Somebody could be an artist over here. Okay, so what sort of relationship can you expect here? Let me see. A lot of, again, getting out of fears. It's very much, today's reading is very much about fears. Well, the classics, because we're all afraid of being hurt. We're all afraid of being vulnerable, and that's absolutely okay. Because that pain that you get when you've been hurt or when you've been deceived is, of course, it's not something that you want to experience. But for some of you, it does look like somebody could be coming back from the past, somebody who deceived you. It's almost going to be like a test from the universe, if you will. Rest and rejuvenation. You guys need to get into the mode of rest and digest, okay? A lot of you guys might have anxiety, a lot of you guys might have panic attacks, maybe even OCD and ADHD and things like this. And they're saying with this person, you're going to be feeling much more relaxed. They just keep showing me like change in surroundings, change in surroundings. This person or you yourself, you could be very much interested in yoga, in meditation, and it does look like this person could be, like they're showing me like being on the same wavelength, being on the same page. An angel of love. Now, isn't that amazing? Option number 3. Angel of love. This person is going to like show you how to love yourself. Remember Neo's song, Let Me Love You Until You Learn How to Love Yourself? These are the energies that are coming through for you, option number 3, and especially with the pink quartz, of course. And I do want you to realize that you're at the center of the universe, and it does look like you're going to be at the center of the universe for this person as well. Something about feeling calmer. And learning how to receive. Learning how to receive. Balance. Look at this beautiful energy. The yin and yang, being in balance. Number 35, some of you guys could be 35. Or born on the 3rd or in the 5th. Life path number 8, 3 and 5. You're going to be very well balanced together. Very well balanced. Healing from that heartbreak. Look at this. Oh my God. The second I was saying healing from heartbreak, and I'm getting out the cards of healing and heartbreak. Do you see this? It's like this person is going to come through with a needle and a thread. And going to say, I'm going to heal you, baby. And it will feel like, you know, the two pieces of heart coming together. Oh, this is turning out to be such a vanilla reading, guys. But this is what I'm seeing. And it's not just going to be them healing you, but it's going to be you healing them as well. So this balance of give and receive is finally restored. Okay, I think I'm going to pick one last card, and because this is so amazing. This is so beautiful, and it's very much all about hearts, and it's very much all about healing and allowing yourself to receive. I can't stress this enough. Be patient. Some of you guys might be screaming at the screen going, when Blush Lily, when is this person coming into my life? It's a general reading, you guys. Very different for everybody. If you want to know when this person is coming into your life, I suggest ordering a private reading. Okay, let me pull one more card. Fear of rejection. Open up. They're saying open up. You're fearing rejection, but if you open up, then it's like it's love. It's commitment. Open up to receiving. Again, you guys are blocking yourselves. Even as we're speaking, even as I'm doing your reading, the idea of being in a healthy relationship scares you. The idea of receiving scares you. Because it's getting out of your comfort zone. They're saying open up. You're afraid of rejection. Don't be. Because here I'm hearing the energy of acceptance. Alright, my darlings, I think I'm going to end your reading here. Option number 3. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it resonated with your beautiful selves. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit that notification button so you don't miss out any of my other upcoming videos. For personal readings, you could always email me. My email is in the description box below. So is the link to my Patreon page with more exclusive content, additional discounts, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. Alright, my darlings, take good care of your amazing selves and keep safe. Bye now.